Hearing no objection, it is so decided.
Would you mind just coming and we'll just go around there?
We're a little bit confused as to why people were clapping when there were people from the AOSIS countries who weren't even able to get in time for the gavel. And before people were even allowed to put up their flags and say anything about the text, it was gaveled. And so there's a little bit of a confusion of what this process is and if it's fair, and it's not been looking fair or transparent.
This COP has one objective: to ensure that the 1.5 is safeguarded in the meaning agreements that ignore what science is telling us we need to do. This is not an approach. I thank you, Mr. President.
There has been some improvements from the extremely low bar draft text that was given to us earlier this week, but the improvements have been incremental, not transformative. There was reference to transitioning away from fossil fuels, and that signals a transition, but the time for signaling is long past. And we were told this was going to be a historic COP, and the outcome is far from it. It's lukewarm at best. It's not enough to acknowledge the science and what's needed to stay below 1.5 without putting in place the concrete action. So I am disappointed in the outcome of COP28.
We're a bit torn because obviously the latest version of the text, the one that has just been approved, is better than the one we had yesterday. But the one we had yesterday was so bad that it's not, it is easy to do better, basically. There's been some improvement. There is a mention of transitioning away from fossil fuel. We're not very happy because more than 100 states were actually backing the demand for a fossil fuel phase out, which is much stronger than transitioning away. So it is weaker, but it is the first time in the COP history that there is a call to transition away from all fossil fuels.
I think the UNFCCC process is broken. I think we saw so many lobbyists here, and obviously, while we are upset at the results, there's people here who are celebrating. Somebody here has had a successful COP, and that's the 2,000 lobbyists. And we're giving crumbs to celebrate, but it's like asking us to celebrate flowers that will lie on our graves. How do we celebrate that?